What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very exciting Liverpool news video where we will have the latest updates on Liverpool's takeover, because the journalist David Ornstein, who actually broke the news of the takeover, he shed more light on what is happening and the exact timeline of when the takeover is going to take place. And also in this video we will have Jurgen Klopp's reaction after the Carabao Cup game. He was talking about the takeover and what his reaction is and whether he is committed to Liverpool or not, if Liverpool is sold to new owners. So all that and more in this video. So if you enjoy these, leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. More than half of you guys who are watching these videos aren't subscribed to me, so fix that and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest updates. So Ornstein has attempted to shed more light on the situation, and this is what he said. The Fenway Sports Group have put Liverpool up for sale and they are open to the sale of the whole club. And this was also confirmed in the Boston Globe newspaper, which is owned by John W. Henry. And that newspaper basically confirmed that they are not just looking for investors, even though the statement that they released on Liverpool's website was a little bit ambiguous, but that is done for PR reasons. And Ornstein said, when our story came out, there was quite a lot of reaction on social media suggesting this is just what we always knew, that a part of FSG or a part of Liverpool's ownership may go and they are looking just for investment. But there is a good chance that a deal will be done, a full sale of the club. And he said, and a part of it may go. It may not turn out to be a full sale, but they have invited offers for a full sale. That is confirmed by David Ornstein and by the Boston Globe. So if there is a serious buyer for Liverpool Football Club, and we know that Dubai investors are already weighing up a $4.5 billion offer for Liverpool FC, then if the money is right, then FSG will sell. So keep the pressure on the owners and also keep the pressure on FSG to invest in January. If they still own the club at that time, we absolutely have to sign a big midfielder. And David Ornstein said they have sent out a full sales deck or presentation, documentation inviting interested parties to come forward. Sorry, this may be exploratory, so they are maybe exploring their options, but I think this is the start of an evaluation process. FSG have explored situations in the past that haven't come to anything, and this might not come to anything. A deal might not be done, but equally there is a good chance of it now. And they, as they said in their statement that they released, in the right terms and conditions and circumstances, they are open to considering new shareholders and new owners for Liverpool Football Club. They didn't say additional shareholders, and so it's crystal clear what's happening here in terms of their willingness to listen to offers for the full sale of Liverpool Football Club. Sorry. I've spoken to people around the situation that think this is not imminent, but in the next couple of years they may get there. Jurgen Klopp is aware of it, and that means that this situation is incredibly interesting and important. So Ornstein is saying that we might not see a quick sale of Liverpool FC because probably selling an asset worth 4.5 billion needs a lot of paperwork, a lot of due diligence, a lot of background checks and everything else. And David Ornstein also speculated that FSG may have lost the urge to try and keep pace with the financial might and the financial wealth of Manchester City and Newcastle, also bringing Michael Edwards' exit into the equation. He said Liverpool, FSG I should say, have been very clear internally, from what I've heard, that if they are going to sell, it needs to be to what they consider the right people who exhibit the right political and sporting plans, intentions, values, and continue the trajectory that FSG have been on. They may not feel that they have the ability to keep up in this arms race, and that's certainly something that I've got the feeling of from our conversations around this story. Aren't they prepared to go another 5 or 10 years to try and keep pace with these guys, with the Newcastles, with the Man Cities? Michael Edwards was sporting director. He decided to step aside after a decade and they listened to him in that hierarchy still, from what I've heard, whether it was more personal in terms of his decision to end this cycle or whether he felt others at the club should be doing the same. I don't know precisely. I suspect he wasn't alone then in that feeling, and that perhaps explained a bit of it as well. So maybe Michael Edwards already saw the writing on the wall that Liverpool won't be able to compete financially with the likes of Manchester City and Newcastle. And potential new Liverpool owner Stefan Pajuka, he has been rumored to be interested in Liverpool as well. He has assets 112 billion pounds greater than those of Manchester City's Sheikh Mansour, which is absolutely crazy. Pajuka is a private equity investor and the co-chairman of Bain. However, he also commands a 55% stake in Serie A, quite big names, Atalanta, and he is also the co-owner of the NBA's one of the most successful NBA franchises, the Boston Celtics. But he's perhaps most known for the role he played at fast food giant Burger King, whom he helped guide back to profitability between 2002 and 2009. Reports from The Athletic understand he's already a contender to take over Liverpool due to his familiarity with FSG. So I think that's very, very interesting. And of course, it remains unclear as to whether or not the deal can be done quickly or whether we have to wait a half a season or a full season for a sale. But I don't want this to drag on too much because uncertainty is not good in football, and we have a certainty in terms of the manager and the long-term vision of the football club. So it would be really upsetting if the Liverpool project would be derailed because of this uncertainty of FSG selling Liverpool Football Club. And also Jurgen Klopp said this about the takeover. So FSG's search for new owners will have no impact on us, the manager and the players, at all. Pep Lindner said pretty much everything in the pre-match press conference. What I read was they are looking for investors, and that makes sense. A good idea, Jurgen Klopp said, that FSG are trying to sell Liverpool. I like that. It didn't distract the preparation at all. The players didn't ask me, but if they want to ask me, I can tell them everything I know. For me, it means nothing. Whatever happens, I really like how we work together with our owners, but if that would change, I'm committed to the club, obviously. And that is the best possible news that we could hear, that Jurgen Klopp is fully 100% committed to Liverpool Football Club with the current owners or with new owners. And if new owners come in, I really hope that they back Jurgen Klopp in the transfer market, and hopefully they can maybe even convince him with new financial backing that he could stay at Liverpool for more than another 3 years or 3 seasons. And but whatever happens, if there is a little bit of up and down form for Liverpool, the new owners, don't you dare sack Jurgen Klopp. You have to keep faith in this man, and you have to back him in the transfer market. So that's my honest opinion. And Jurgen Klopp said, as far as I know, FSG are looking for investors, and I thought that makes sense. First and foremost, Chelsea got sold. That's how I understand it. They are looking for investors. The situation is completely different. Chelsea had to get sold because their owner was in trouble. Let me sum it up like this. There was a bit of urgency in the Chelsea situation. We don't have that here, not at all. For me, it is important while the process, whatever is happening, we keep going and keep planning. These types of things take time. I'm not an expert in this, but whatever happens, and if someone comes in or whatever, until then a lot of things can happen, and in that time we have to keep going. So yeah, not only football-wise, in between as well, and we'll make sure that will be the case. At the moment, nothing happened. It is just news which we knew, and no one had a heart attack when we got the news. And no one thought, oh my God, how can we carry on? It's a decision and it's fine. We work really close together with FSG. It's a great relationship until now, and it will not change. Whatever happens, we will see and we will deal with it. So whatever happens, if Liverpool is sold or not, Jurgen Klopp is here to stay. He's fully committed to the club, which is absolutely fantastic. And also Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who tried to buy Manchester United previously, He's a Man United fan. He has ruled himself out of buying Liverpool, and that makes sense. Liverpool fans wouldn't take too well to a Man United fan billionaire buying them, that's for sure. So yeah, at the moment Jim Ratcliffe is the owner of Nice. He has been building that side up with quite a lot of really good signings, and I'm happy that he ruled himself out of the running for the buying of Liverpool FC. So that's the latest news of Liverpool's takeover. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Have a lovely day. See you later, guys.